And so that is pancakes. Oh my gosh, we're actually making something Western, kind of. Not really. So this is pancakes, but just a Russian style, or if you want to think of it like crepes, just Russian style. And in Russian it's called Blini. So it's pretty much like pancakes. Again, it's just an Eastern style. Okay, I love these pancakes. They're the greatest. So we are gonna move to our ingredients. Again, famous dish. And yeah, so we're gonna move to our ingredients. So we're gonna have 3 cups of flour. So, like I learned last time, you really have to scoop it. Okay? So that's the first one. Oh my gosh, we finally got the second cup. I am spilling everywhere, sorry. Okay, so now we're gonna dump it, dump it. Okay, and then the last cup. Okay, this is the 3rd cup. Okay, so we're gonna put this on the side. And so, now, we're gonna do 2 eggs. Okay. So we're gonna crack it. Again, everything you do, especially when it comes to cooking, be careful. Okay. So egg yolk. I'm just gonna put this here. How satisfying is that, guys? Okay. I'm gonna put that on the side. And so now we're gonna get a pinch of salt. Again, you can do it as salty as you want, but with our recipes, my recipes, we try not to make it super salty, if possible. Okay, and then water. So now, we're gonna put our spoon away and we're gonna whisk it. Okay, I'm still whisking it. We're so fancy. Okay, so this should be 2, well, we'll see, but this first clip, this intermission clip, is just letting you know we're finally getting to the cooking part. We're just taking a little minute because we want to make sure to show you how it looks like, and so I can kind of know how to do it, because a lot of these recipes is my first time like doing it and trying it out, so you're just going on the journey with me. So I hope you like what you'll see. Okay, so we are going to fry it. So this is what it should look like. It is super, super, super tasty. It is very hot though, so be careful. Okay, so that is kind of the goal. And again, it's not sweet whatsoever because we didn't put too much sugar. And the reason why is because it just tastes really good with honey. So yeah. Okay, so to do what we want to do, we got a stick of butter. And each time you make a pancake, you need to put butter. And so you just spread it around. Okay. And so you spread it around. now, so this is what it looks like. And now we're gonna wait for it to fry on one side, which it usually takes a little bit. But then afterward, we're gonna flip it. And you can make this as much as you want, as many pancakes as you want. But this is the first side. And now we have to let the other side to fry. Okay, so now we are going to put this here. Okay, that should work. Okay, and so now we're going to do it all over again. And again, you can make this as much as you want. So in the end of the video, I'll show you a stack of these, and then I will show you on camera how tasty it tastes, and it's so tasty. And I would recommend to do this with both hands because of how hot it is. And this is the kitchen, so it's a science on its own, so always be careful. Okay. And we're gonna make sure to get everything as close as possible so there's no spillage. Okay, now we're gonna flip it. Okay, so specifically with these pancakes, Blini, what you can do, which I think is extremely cool, is you put because of how hot it is, you put the butter onto the pancake. And then, this is ready. And then you're gonna put it onto the pancake. And the reason why is just to make it even more buttery and gooey. So yeah. So we're gonna put another piece of butter. And then from last time, that we want close. Okay. That's possible. Oh yes. And now okay, so we put some more butter just to make it more creamy, and also always be careful, always make sure that it's hot, because if it's not, then it's going to be sticky. So yeah, okay, now we're going to flip it. Butter on the pancake. We're going to put the pancake. Okay, and now we're getting near the end of the video. Oh my god, it's so exciting. And so we're just gonna make some more pancakes, and you'll see a stack of them near the end, and then you'll see me trying it. So I hope you like it, and I hope you try it on your own, and see you then. Okay, last clip, and then we will get to the end. So now we made all of the pancakes that we possibly could make, and now we're just gonna let it cool and have our own dinner, because we're having dinner as well right now. And then whenever it cools down and whenever we're done with our dinner, I will show you our dessert for the dinner, and that is the pancakes. So I hope you like it, and I'll see you soon. Hello. Okay, so we're finally to the last part of the video, and that's eating it. Hey, so our pancakes just cooled because they were pretty hot. They're still pretty hot, but it's much more eatable than it was before. And so, how I was saying, this pancakes are really good with honey. We have honey, so that's what we're gonna use as our syrup. And so that's what I mean by these pancakes are a little, or crepes. I feel like crepes is a little closer to what I made today, but usually, especially with Russian pancakes, blini, we don't have syrup. That's like considered a no-no. We either have honey, we can do jam, yeah, and other herbs as well if you're into that. But usually honey and jam is kind of our go-to. So that's what we're going to be using today. And again, Russian pancakes, why I consider it crepe is because in older Russia, there was just a lot more French cuisine and French inspiration that came into the culinary Russian world. So that's kind of why it correlates together. So yeah. Okay, a little history lesson aside, we're gonna get our pancake, and of course, if you're European or Russian or French or whatever, if you're not Western, you have to drink tea with your pastries, because that is how it works. If you do not drink hot tea, you're not European. So that's what we're gonna do. So this is a very Russian kind of Eastern type of eating style. So yeah. Okay, so we're gonna put the honey. Now it definitely cooled down because I was talking. So you can use your fork if you want to, or you can use it by hand, whatever works. I like to use it by my hands. Oh, good. Really, really good. And then I'm gonna try this tea. And this tea is also extremely hot. Everything is hot in these cuisines. They're all homemade, so you know, makes sense. Oh, it is really hot, but it's so good. It's really, really good. I also do love hot tea, so it's better. Ooh. And then sometimes if something starts spilling, you can just smear it together, if that's how you feel. Oh, this is very good. It's very light, and the thing about Russian and also French crepes that are different from English pancakes is it's very thin, and we don't use as much thickness as Westerners use when they do their pancakes, so it's a bit different, but it's still really good. Both types are very good, especially this one. Okay, so you just watched me eat a Russian crepe or blini. So again, it's extremely good, very hot. It's kind of all these dishes, I feel like. But yeah, it's extremely good. I probably should go wash my hands now, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.